Paris, I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get it. Can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. One out to Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
First and 10. A run with Barkley. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
2nd and inches. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jamal Agnew now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First down at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. We'll go again here with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, running left, it's Algier. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Penix. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run on 1st down with Algier. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd and 11.
60 Bison. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's the tight end. Hits. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Cowboys, Warriors, 17. Let's go.
3rd and 2. And Penix. That one taken in. Ray McLeod. Touchdown Atlanta.
The field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Who able to add the extra point. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss to Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. Whoa! Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready. Pass the 60. Pass go. 19, 18, 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Open man down the field, it's McLeod. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll run a draw now with Algier. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 44-yard line.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Penix to the outside. It's made by London. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 Lions, go!
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 3rd down, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up second and 2. At the 47-yard line.
And you better choose wisely. That's my eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Barkley.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now he'll air one out. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of a rookie, Dante Fortin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down, Eagles.
We're out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the Falcons' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Silver.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. will return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Hey, easy, 6, time left, Fight your Hornet. Crowd left, Yeti. 73, 73.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Ray McLeod on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
79 Broncos. Like
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
19.
Here's Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end pitch. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with Algier. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here, first and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. To throw is Penix. Open man, he's got Agnew. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Miles hits. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Second and 5.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch up. Hey, easy. Hey, 63.
Hurts to throw. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Don't touch up. Crowd left Yanni. 180. Crowd left Yanni. There. Crowd left Yanni. Go Silver, ready? Don't touch.
Now Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
73. Out. Yanni. Don't touch.
To the air again. Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front, 20-17.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
At their own 35
35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pass to the left. 18 Cox. Go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Quarter, and he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Shaq Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
7. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
70 Lions. 70 range.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 1st down, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18.
Throwing again, it's Penix. But it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ready up!
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Drop low 80. Check smash. Check smash. Cut 19. Cut 19. Drop low 18.
4th down, and here's Penix. Moving left. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, ready.
Here's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ready, break. 7-5. 7-5. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it. That chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
70 ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 ready.
To throw again, it's Penix. He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Penix to the throw again. Escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ball movement.
Again, it's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Headed left, buying time. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Falcons 24. Young Way Coop, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, here's Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. Get the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Like a design run. Hurts has it. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
First and 10.
Great. Set. Go.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get back to Goddard. but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Agnew on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. First down. Ooh, something going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. To throw is Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Okay, ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
No touch, no touch.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
No touch, no touch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. A good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. 1st down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
No touch. Crowd left, Yanni. And anyway,
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Great, set. And anyway, hey. Out.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
McLeod now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Hut.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Get stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
From the gun, here is Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now, a big third down.
19 Lions. 60, 79.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Wide.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Pass complete to Algier. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Zebra.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Wait, son.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
Listen to me. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Gun. What's that?
Throwing his Cousins. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Spurs.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy. Champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
catch your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.